What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video. Coming to you guys today with some controversial news regarding Vince McMahon, as apparently he is in some more legal trouble. Apparently, he said some regarding some racial things that have been said or done regarding some of the superstars that he's had some type of interaction with over the past few years. So we're about to check this news article out right now, and we're gonna probably go through this entire article, and then I'll give my thoughts and opinions on everything at the end of the video. So let's get into it. Legal troubles: Vince McMahon and WWE sued by former writer as list of lines she objected to are revealed. Not looking good for you, Vince. Vince McMahon and WWE are reportedly being sued for wrongful termination and alleged racial and gender stereotyping, according to Fightful. Former WWE writer Brittany Abrams is said to have filed a lawsuit against McMahon and other company execs on Tuesday. So, okay. McMahon and other WWE execs are being sued for. Okay, I already just read that. I'm not going to read that again. Abrams, who worked for wrestling's premier promotion for 2 years, claims she was given the boot by the company for calling out offensively racist, stereotypical jargon. I'm just gonna pronounce it wherever I can. Written for black wrestlers. In addition, she claims she was discriminated against for raising her concerns, which are said to have been ignored. In her lawsuit, Abrams included Bianca Belair's recently saying, don't make me take off the earrings. Really, Vince? Really? This is what we're doing? I already knew, I already thought, I already didn't think too much highly of you anyway, but this is just a different level of low, my guy. Like, what are we doing? This is literally, that right there, literally saying, don't make me take off my earring. That is the sassy black person type of persona. Because I already know that's something a black person would do. And you're pretty much making a mockery of it. Okay. She also cited Apollo Crews speaking for stereotypical and exaggerated Nigerian accent, and the three-way tryst involving Mansoor, Aaliyah, and Angel Garza, and the former claimed he was the orchestrator of the September 11 attacks. Really? Hey, yo. That ain't even funny. That ain't even funny. That who in their right mind thought it was okay to do something like this? I am glad they didn't approve of this, because this would have been instant backlash. What are we doing? First, you go a racist route, doing that with trying to do that with Bianca, and we already know Apollo Crews, he pretty much did have the Nigerian accent, but that's not even funny. But then you literally want to do a three-way type of love triangle, and pretty much one of them being the orchestrator of the 9/11 attacks. Like, that's not funny. Like, people actually lost their lives because of that, and you're over here trying to make a mockery out of it. Like, what? Think before you do stuff. Like, that's so stupid. Use your head. Who would do something like this? That is not okay. That is not okay. That is where you cross the line. That's not even crossing. That's literally jumping over the line. I'm gonna keep reading this because I could go at Vince all day. The lawsuit states it is clear that despite plaintiff's excellent work performance, defendants actually terminated her employment based on her complaints about the defendant's racial discrimination and due to her race and gender. While plaintiff's employment with WWE was harrowing, traumatic experience, the events complained of harrowing do not reflect a unique incident, as a rudimentary, I can't even pronounce that, internet research paints a similarly distressing picture of discriminatory abuse and misconduct by WWE and those occupying the most powerful positions within the WWE. The totality of these acts demonstrates a pattern of discrimination, intentionally perpetrated by WWE management and executive officers against plaintiff. Is there anything else? Okay. Yeah, there is. For a considerable period following her termination, plaintiff was unable to locate permanent work due to defendants' discrimination and defamatory statements regarding her work performance. Upon information and belief, defendants devised, implemented, and executed a scheme through which they gave desperate preferential treatment and superior benefits and to male and white Caucasian employees while knowingly intentionally denying equal treatment and benefits to female and black African American employees, including plaintiff. Defendants discriminated against and terminated plaintiff on the basis of her race, color, gender, and because plaintiff complained about and or opposed the unlawful conduct of defendants related to the above protected classes. Abrams also claimed she was axed for taking home a commemorative WrestleMania 37 chair. In her complaints against her former employer, she said WWE did not subject employees to disciplinary action in response to taking the removable temporary seating, limited edition WrestleMania branded chair from the WrestleMania event. Abrams is seeking an award of damages in an amount of determined at trial, but in any event of excess of the jurisdictional limit of any other court which might otherwise have jurisdiction over this matter, plus prejudgment interest to compensate plaintiffs for all monetary and or economic damages, including but not limited to the lost past and future income, wages, compensation, seniority, and other benefits of employment. Yikes. I have no words for this, to be honest with you guys. Like, this, we've already seen this man in some pretty much hot water over the last few months from the sexual misconduct and, you know, pretty much people not him wanting him back in the He's pretty much forcing his back in the company. Then he had he had another lawsuit earlier this year about, you know, pretty much him forcing his way back into creative and everything like that. And now this. Honestly, if it's up to me, he might need to do some time or something. He gonna have to do some time because this right here is not okay. And literally, when she literally took the commemorative chair home, like and pretty much this is how Vince and some of his people do. Like if he comes up with an idea, or he doesn't care. We already established that he does not care. And if he comes up with an idea in his head, and he's gonna try to, and he's gonna not to that time he's gonna run with it. And the people that be backing him, they're gonna run with it because they're pretty much like his followers. And if somebody is pretty much against that, they pretty much look at that person different and try to oust that person or make them feel like an outsider. And this is pretty much an example of that. She's literally said it, people, like she was literally much against some of the ideas that he was going with, especially with the ones with the whole 9/11 situation and the Bianca situation and the Apollo situation. She was against all of that, but yet Vince was pretty much the main person that was trying to push these ideas, and his cronies were pretty much, you know, behind him, and pretty much her being against it. They pretty much turned their back on her in a situation and made her seem like she's the bad person in the situation when clearly she's not. When clearly she's the right person in this situation for standing up for something like this. Because I don't think it's okay for anybody to sit back and literally let somebody okay something like that, especially if it's something offensive and knowing it's going to make people feel uncomfortable. Because if they really went through and did some of the things that they did, yeah, I'm telling you right now, there is going to be some instant backlash. I don't care who says anything about it. There is going to be some backlash, especially with that 9/11 thing. You think fans or anybody is just going to sit back and allow that to take place without people saying something about it? No. They're going to say something. And I'm telling you now, if they did that, not only will there be backlash, but it's going to be a bad look on the company. It's going to look bad on some of the superstars that are there because they're not going to want to work do anything, because why? They are not being treated fairly. I think when you're in any company, whether if you're in a wrestling business or anything, there should be equality no matter what. There should not be favoritism, none of that. You see that? That's I'm literally saying, speaking facts. Am I not? There should be equality. There should not be anything like this happening to where a person is being told to do certain things that they're not comfortable doing and is supposed to sit back and follow it. Like, no. At the end of the day, we have a voice. We should be able to say what we want to say, not be judged or looked at different because if we don't agree with something. Not everybody's going to agree with everything, and especially nobody should be agreeing with this. If you are agreeing with this, I don't get you at all. Something is wrong. You need help. You need to go see somebody, get some help, because this is not okay. I am not going to sit back and I would have not sit back. I would have literally changed the channel if I literally sat through and seen any of this stuff happen. And people, and I thought they learned their lesson, them trying to do this whole 9/11 thing. Did you not see what happened when they did the whole thing back in this storyline back in the day, I think 2005 or something like that, with Muhammad Hassan and the Undertaker? They had people jump in the Undertaker, and then it was like a situation where bombings were happening, and they pretty much had to literally have him leave. He had to leave, and he was pretty much in line for a push. But no, we can't be doing this. And this is not the first time Vince McMahon has been caught doing racist stuff. And here's the thing, a lot of the stuff that he's done has pretty much been on TV. If you have not seen the situation with him on WWE where he said the N-word on live television, literally on live television, in front of a black person, he said the N-word to another white guy in front of a black person. He literally said that on live television. Some of the wrestlers have said some stuff. Jinder Mahal, that situation with him talking about the race of Shinsuke Nakamura. Vince McMahon literally okayed that. A lot of those things that you see on television, Vince okays that. And I'm pretty sure if nobody was going to stop him, he would have literally okayed all of these ideas. I'm telling you now, he would have okayed these ideas. And me personally, I think it was somebody, it was going to call him out on it. And I'm glad she stuck up and called him out on his BS, because there's no way anybody should sit through something like that. I'm going to be honest. And I'm telling anybody who's watching this video, if you're in this situation or anything, do something about it. Don't just sit back and take somebody's BS. Do something about it. Make change. Don't let nobody treat you this way. Because if you let somebody treat you that way, they're going to keep treating you that way. I'm going to be honest. And me personally, I don't know how this whole situation is going to go, but me personally, they might need to lock him up. Throw away the kid at this point. Vince, you need some jail time. I hope your cellmate gives you a lesson in respect, because definitely you need some respect in your life, because your cellmate gonna get you online, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But that is the end of this video, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit the post notification bell so every time I post a new video. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. Comment down below how you feel about this whole situation. I want to get your opinions on everything that's been going on with this whole situation. Where you see this situation going, and we'll probably talk about it in this comment section down below. I love having dialogues with you guys. Make sure you hit the like button on this video to get my video more exposure, because I want more people to see my video. You hit that like button, it helps the video get seen by more people, more eyes on the channel as a whole. I appreciate you guys for kicking with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.